Die Liebe-Expedition mal wieder. 2 Siege. Maulwurffleisch. Die bringen kleine, niedliche Maulwürfe um. Wirklich? Maulwürfe, da ist doch fast nichts drin.
A new recipe! I've gotta
Ragu-Soße
try
mit 3
it!
Sorten Fleisch. Eine Pasta mit Maulwurf, Fledermaus und Wolfsfleisch. Ein Friedensgebet geschmacklicher Harmonie? Ja, ich glaube nicht. Also das will ich nicht essen.
Scout ship departing!
Genau, wir müssen jetzt ja wieder unten ins Gefängnis. Damit die da den nächsten Punkt aufspüren können.
Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
Oder macht er das jetzt von hier
I
aus?
found one, but it's really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be an Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Endgand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh. Ah, so that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo! You guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites.
Ceres Motive.
Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Innominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch.
Also,
Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this.
vielleicht im früheren Leben.
That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
Ja dann, ab geht's hier, ne? Wir wollen doch keine Zeit verlieren. Ach, was habt ihr denn schon wieder?
Aw, come on! It's fine!
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medissa! If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you!
Na
Fine,
dann.
hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine! I love you, Medissa, and you don't even care!
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medissa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about?
This is important. Just because she's a Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I
Natürlich.
swear! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I?
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therian catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
You mean what happened to her mother?
Yeah, Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale. I'm sorry. But I thought Medissa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever?
I have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
All right. I'll go with you on this.
You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid.
All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself?
Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and Piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
Ja, jeder hat Probleme der unterschiedlichsten Art. So. Leine werft. Oh, das ist ja wirklich ab vom Schuss. Jetzt passiert doch bestimmt was. Jetzt kommt doch das Geisterschiff. Seht ihr?
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
A waste of time if you ask me.
Ach, die sind schon alle tot. Sag bloß, die werden jetzt zu Dämonen.
Is this the Corsair Scourge?
Oder so.
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship and made them set sail.
Teresa!
I knew I was being reckless, but I never expected we'd run afoul of the Corsair's scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did, since it brought me to you.
Sollten die nicht langsam mal die Medizin
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
No. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
Use you?
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees. A Therian. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its formula developed by Lord Melchior.
Sie ist so kooperativ. Na gut, sie hat
The
also
art
einen Bruder.
heightens a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible. Normal arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us this?
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therian and make your escape.
You're willing to
Na, wenn das
betray the
mal
Abbey?
funktioniert.
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar. I know you can't trust me, so don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands. Just save Oscar.
Na, lange macht die es ja nicht mehr mit der Krankheit.
Lady Teresa!
If true, this information will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
Das ging ja ausnahmsweise mal ohne Kämpfe.
So, you're going to believe her story?
An art that boosts a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. Sounds like we might be in for a real fight.
And she said that Melchior developed it, too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior, even if she's kept it from him.
So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just kept in her place.
No, Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high-standing.
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid. Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister, and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therian?
Ahead through the bared marsh are the ruins of an ancient kingdom. There you'll find the Earth Pulse Point, along with Oscar.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist.
Nee, das stimmt doch nicht. Wir haben doch gesehen, wie sie trotzdem
As
was
such,
anfangen hat.
whether I
von
live or
der-
die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
We'll do as you wish. All of it. I know you know this, Fee, but don't let your guard down for 1 second.
I won't.
I'll send a Sylph J if anything comes up here.
Thanks.
Still, why would the Abbey build anything
Teresa, what do you know?
This island may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earth Pulse. That means that malevolence...
Is that why civilization has risen and
It is. Furthermore, the malevolence of those long-dead people still lingers here.
even after so long?
The more they prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Inominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty, bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble.
If there's one place they'd put a Therian, it's here.
Wahrscheinlich noch ein besonders starker dazu.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's...
From what I could gather, it will be approximately...
That's more than enough time to find the Therian and...
We can rest here, too. No need to rush things. We'll find the Therian.
Und was hast du zu verkaufen? Das wollte ich nicht so. Nichts Neues. Oh, doch hier. Frischmilch. Boah, ist das teuer alles. Kaufen wir mal lieber noch was von dem billigen Zeug. So, das reicht doch. Ach komm, machen wir die 50 voll. Katzgeist, eine Kiste und noch ein Katzgeist. Traubengelee, naja, warum nicht? Speichern sollten wir auch mal. Trank. Die Katzkiste werden wir jetzt eh nicht öffnen können. Da bin ich mir sehr sicher. Genau, 275. Ich schreibe mir das gerade auf. So, und das ist Lionelwerft. So. Wir haben ja keine Monster mehr zum Abgeben, oder? Nee.
Teresa, it's been a while.
We haven't seen each other since the throne. But that doesn't seem like so long ago to me. Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back to when you were an initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility upon you. Oscar should have been the one to take on that role. He had already been selected for it.
Hatte Oscar nicht einen viel besseren?
But you wanted it so very badly. And that sweet, naive man that he is, he let you take it.
Entschuldigung?
I had no idea. Oscar had already been chosen?
Yes. And after he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
Was habt ihr gesehen?
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners. Just looking at this place depresses me. I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
I know. Still, from the looks of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
Ja, so ist das bei denen. Wahrscheinlich würden sie ihm trotzdem helfen. Schon wieder Sumpfgebiet. Was ist denn das? Sumpfgebiet mit Barrieren oder was? Wo auch immer das jetzt irgendwas ausgelöst hat. Ich dachte gerade, was ist das für ein komischer Stein? Okay, es ist ein Monster. Na komm.
I don't think we have a chance! Crash through! Sword Dragon! Take that! Devour! I'm ready! Sword Dragon! You won't get away! You won't get away! Crash through! Sword Dragon! Crash through!
No, I can't.
Machen aber ganz schön Schaden.
Can't die here.
Wenn die casten.
Take that! Devour! Take the head! Sword Dragon!
Erstmal das wieder casten. Kommen die Schwäche und
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Papiertiger, leere Hand, Wächtermeisterin. Stundenlang Bonus gibt's ja nur bei einzelnen Kämpfen. Hier kann ich auch unser Board noch nicht einsetzen. Ach, hier gibt es jetzt noch eine grüne Barriere. Eine Windbarriere. Endlich mal wieder was zu zerbrechen. Flupp. Oh, da sind ja auch noch Kratzgeister. Ja, was brauchen wir jetzt noch, um durchzukommen? Brauchen wir überhaupt was, um durchzukommen irgendwo? Aber wahrscheinlich ist das nur für den Rückweg, weil dann die Barrieren bestimmt wieder zu sind. Ich glaube nicht, dass die hierfür gelten, oder doch? Offensichtlich doch, okay. Also nochmal zurück. Kommen ein paar Gegner, werde ich hier noch.
Are we ready for this?
Take that! Devour! Be ready to feel it right now! Here! You won't get away! Cleansing land! Thunder flip! Cleansing land! Devour! Shake the heavens! Here goes! Finish! You're the best fight! I ruined it! Sword Dragon! Walls of armor! Crash through! Sword Dragon! Here! Crash through! Take the Dragon! Get to that! Here and now! Take that! Devour! Crash through! Sword Dragon! You won't get away!
Eliana wächst mystisch auf. Ich werde ein.
Devour! Crash through! Sword and dragon! Finish! You're defenseless!
This fight is over!
Schwerkämpfer und Schwarzarbeiter. Der seinem Krieger wirklich endlos zuzuschlagen. Na dann. Schade, man kann von hier nicht sehen, welcher der richtige Weg ist.
That power number 2 displayed at the throne. Hard to believe he had that hidden in him. Lord Melchior said that number 1 was full of untapped potential as well. If I have the talent to use it.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless. An enemy stole a tool of mine. I'm merely frustrated at my own incompetence.
A tool.
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his face, and his honor, and his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malachim, I'm an ordinary woman. How could I threaten the Lord of Calamity? I'm painfully aware of my own weakness.
Good. Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity, but none of that matters to me. As powerless as I am now, this is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Lady Teresa.
Don't waste my time.
Crash through! Take that! Devour! Here! Strike the heavens! You won't get away! Easy peasy! Take that!
Easy peasy, sagt man mir.
Easy peasy! Another one down! Here! Crash through! Dragon!
We're finished here. Let's go.
Wieder ein Titel. Schöne Barriere. Dann gehen wir jetzt erstmal hier in die Sackgasse und gucken uns das näher an. Wird ja dann wohl die Sackgasse sein.
Get away! Thunder Blitz! Roll down! No escape! Is it on or is it roll down? Take that! Devour! Roll down! No escape! Not rising mountain! You won't get away! Thunder Blitz!
Not even worth my time.
Die Expedition ist zurück. 3 Siege und trotzdem so wenig
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Wilkins Krayas Schmuck. Ach, Krayas, das ist doch aus Tales of Grace, ist auch mal wieder ein auf dem amasianischen Subkontinent entdeckter Miniaturobelisk. Offenbar handelt es sich um einen künstlichen Kristall, der von einer antiken Zivilisation gefertigt wurde. Welche Methoden dabei verwendet wurden, ist nicht bekannt. Neue Fertigkeit, der Meister des Wissens werfen. Na ab, gleich nochmal.
Scout ship departing.
Dann ist der richtige Weg wohl doch nicht so klar. Leider.
You better be ready.
Devour! Crash through! You won't get away! Cleansing land! Thunder Blitz! Cleansing land! Sword and dragon! Crash through! Take that! Devour! Crash through! You won't get away! Thunder Blitz! Sword and dragon! We're on top! Crash through! Sword and dragon! Crash through! Sword and dragon! Out of my way! Do you think crash through? Sword and dragon!
Its guardian was angry at it. Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart? Yeah, sort of.
Everyone ready to play? Sword and dragon! Take that! Devour! Deliberate play! Sword and dragon! Finish! Red break! Take that! Devour! Deliberate play!
It's over, right?
So, ich habe gefunden. Ehrlich gesagt aber keine Lust mehr, jetzt oben noch alles anzusuchen. Man kann ja irgendwann anders mal machen. Ich will jetzt endlich wissen, wie das hier mit der Story weitergeht.
Always be on guard! Take that! Devour! These upon my fiery mirror! Here! Deliberate play! Take the skies! Rise in! Take the heaven! Devour! Here goes! Wonderful! Deliberate play! Sword and dragon! Finish! I'll help you! Take that! Devour! Do you crash through? Sword and dragon! Eternal torch! Finish! You're the best one! Take that! Devour!
Not even worth my time.
$5.600 Geld, das ist doch gut. Immer mehr Wege tun sich auf der Karte auf. Ich finde das nicht so gut. Man muss also außenrum und das wird später die Abkürzung. Na geil. Aber immerhin sind hier noch Platzgeister.